In 1990, only about 3% of men reported having no close friends. By recent data, that number has surged to 15%. Even today, there are still men out there who are actually lonely and oftentimes do not get to be vulnerable with other people. And सच बोलो तो that's kind of on men and society both. What I mean by that is कि आजकल the main loneliness epidemic exists क्योंकि society ने vulnerability और openness को इतना stigmatize किया गया है कि it feels borderline taboo and even considered a pussy move. But at the same time, it's not entirely the fault of society as well. Us men are also the cause of this loneliness epidemic. And I want to say that feeling lonely is okay. And the first step is that you have to acknowledge and admit that you are lonely. Not cry about it, accept it. A 2023 study by Equimundo found that a majority of men from millennials to Gen Z feel no one really knows me well, with the younger demographics reporting the highest friendship deficits. And the reason for that is because none of the men in today's world really speak up, even if the other person reaches out their hand, and I feel that. It's difficult, but it's an obstacle we have to overcome in order to not lose ourselves while living. I feel like हमको as men should talk to more and more people, even if we're introverts. Because part of the cause of this loneliness is because of the lack of people we meet in life by just sitting at home doing nothing. Not only that, we have this lone wolf mindset that हम अकेले सब कर लेंगे या फिर सब कुछ खुद करना होगा, including mentally. That's not true. You need people in your life, especially when you're going through something, because you can't just magically feel better अपने आप से when you've hit a rock bottom. You're gonna need outside support, because that's gonna help you 10 times more than you can help yourself in certain situations. And one thing I've noticed is that men always rush to get into a relationship just to fill that void of loneliness. But in reality, there's a chance you'll end up way worse than you were if a breakup were to occur. Trust me, if you fall in love with the wrong girl, things will go south soon enough, and you will be even deeper into the pit. While yes, having a girlfriend does give you the emotional support you need, but if you keep chasing girls just to not feel lonely, you are definitely going to fumble a lot, or even worse, fall in love with someone who'll use you and throw you under the bus. Men, as much as we need help, we cannot just sit around saying, I'm fine, hoping that the other person will eventually read our mind and help us. That's not how it works. We have to reach out ourselves. Try asking for help. And no, asking for help is not a pussy move at all. You cannot just raw dog it by yourself. You will need people in your life. When the other person reaches out their hand offering their help, take it. Because you never know how things can turn around if you just ask for help. And even if you don't have anyone, you can literally go online and find people there as well. Good people at that. I know the internet is a really weird place, but that doesn't mean there aren't good people trying to help there too. You can find communities with similar interests and make really good friends. But don't isolate yourself to just your online presence. In the meantime, try building up your confidence to speak to more people in real life because, my friend, socializing is a very viable and essential skill in life. Help मांगने में कोई शर्म नहीं है मेरे भाई. I believe that the male loneliness epidemic is something that can be fixed, and it all starts with us men. We can definitely make a change in this case. But if we sit around doing nothing, hoping somebody will be a saving grace out of nowhere, then this epidemic will keep on going forever. And the way we can make men talk about their feelings is when society stops treating men and their feelings as something inferior. We as human beings should create a safe space for a man to vent or talk about their feelings with. If the environment is made secure and safe, then the chances of men opening up will increase. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see a fellow mate of yours acting off or something feels iffy, please make sure you ask him how he is. If he says he is fine and you're not convinced, give him a hug and say, I'm proud of you for being strong, bro. Even if it feels weird. Because sometimes that's all it takes. A hug. Have a good day and always check up on your friends.